Ooh, beesh. Oh, hey, welcome to another episode of The Dumbest Thing I've Ever Done. I'm Nicole Fody, you're watching Soundly Awake. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here, thanks for coming back. Ooh, my hair just decides to keep falling in my face today, so we're just gonna not have eyes. Ooh. This video is brought to you in part by Qapital. You can click the link in the description box or use my code, which is a bunch of letters, these letters, and numbers, characters, and we will both get $10 toward our goal. Qapital is an app that helps you save money for whatever it is you want to save money for. With Qapital, you can set rules like round up to the nearest dollar, or $2, or $3, which is currently what I do. Or you can do a set and forget it rule where it saves $5 every Tuesday, which I also do. If you're a freelancer or you're self-employed, also like me, you can set another goal. Maybe you want to title it taxes, where it takes 30% of any new deposit that you get in your bank account. I'm gonna show you. I love Qapital because it saves you money without you even having to think about it. I love when you don't have to think about stuff. So click the link in the description box below to download Qapital and start saving today. It may be one of the smartest things you ever do. Now on to some dumb things. Woo-wee! When I was a kid, my dad would take my siblings and me to our grandparents' old empty house to mow the lawn every few weeks. I was thirsty and went into the kitchen to find some lemonade mix, but only, oh no, I don't know where this is going, but I don't want to know. I see lemonade, I imagine, you know what I imagine. Find some lemonade mix, but could only find some very expired sugar-free mix in individual packets. I didn't read the label, which said to use the packet in a pitcher of water, and I put it in a cup that probably held about 6 ounces. That was a rush I didn't need. Ooh! I'm so glad it wasn't pee. See, now at this point, I didn't know that I was about to encounter this comment from you, Nathan. I can't. When I was 6, my family took me to Subway for lunch. I told my dad that I was big enough to open the door myself, bad idea since I was wearing sandals, so I opened right over my big toenail and took some of it off. We had to go home and without food. What I did when I got home was pick up the house phone and dial 911, and they really came. I told them what happened to my foot and they left. Was still mad that I didn't get a meatball sub. You called 911 for a... Oh, there's something about imagining like someone's toenail or fingernail being removed that just doesn't give me a happy feeling. But Mama Virgo, RIP your toenail. I hope she's back. I hope she's been reincarnated because that hurts me. It truly hurts. This outfit, the primary covers? Girl, I am not drunk. Ooh, okay, okay, if you are a Patreon BB, patreon.com/soundlyawake, you just witnessed, I think, like my brain malfunctioning in the best way, because I just did a mini haul of all these new clothes that I just bought because they were on sale. I love a sale. Let me carry on with the video because I gotta stop. And that's the thumbnail. Thinking I was gonna be a circus animal. Neostar, wow. Same. I stood on a basketball. I fell off immediately and broke my wrist. Mom thought it was just bruised or slightly sprained for the whole day. It wasn't until the next day that she took me to the hospital to get it checked. I had a cast on for 6 weeks. I want to tell you something, but I need a piece of wood. I've never broken a bone. So I don't know like what that feel, probably bad. It probably doesn't, it's not a great feeling. What I have done is sprained my knee. Sprained? I think it's, oh gosh, I don't even know if it's sprained. The doctor told me and then I forgot. I probably should know my own medical history. Something is wrong with my knee and I keep injuring it. Okay, that's all you need to know. Breaking your wrist? Ooh, and those bones are so tiny. Like you're just crunching on like a, like, you know the bottom of a bowl of popcorn is just all the kernels and then you just accident. Was it worth it? When I was in middle school, I used to print things so I could practice drawing. Well, one day I decided Sailor Moon was going to be my muse. Who are you, Miles J? Oh, What did I just say? What words was that? Google took me from coloring sheets to nude fan art to lesbian fan fiction to Dragon Ball Z Sailor Moon hentai. Unfortunately, I became obsessed with clicking porn links, but then I started signing up for sites using the email my mom set up for me. One day she logged on and I lost my internet privileges for a year. I feel my spirit leaving my body. My spirit's back. But wow, I'm so grateful for this series. Ooh, this is a long one. First time I went to a club, I was in Korea on vacation. This was at age 20 to 21, legal both in Korea and in Norway, where I'm from. I had just started drinking that vacation, by the way. And while drunk, some guys I hadn't even been talking to asked for our numbers, and my drunk ass was like, sure. Keep in mind that I'm a lesbian, and at this point in my life was kind of aware. Next morning, I wake up with text from my dad why he had some missed calls from Korean numbers, worried if I had been trying to contact him. Apparently that's the number I'd given out to some total strangers. Thank God my dad hadn't picked up the phone. Oh my God, wow. Please, I could only wish that he did pick up the phone to one of your Korean booty calls that you wouldn't even have been interested in. This is all around a dynamite story. Dynamite. 감사합니다. In junior high, I was doing a presentation for the class with other students. It was 8 a.m., I was beyond tired, and we had a YouTube link in our PowerPoint. I see it, and instead of clicking it, my remaining brain cell opens up the browser and goes to the YouTube front page. I start panicking about how I would find it, since I didn't even know what the video was. I spent a good amount of time writing up dumb search words. Eventually, someone said, hey, you could just click the link. Wow, the fact that you had YouTube in junior high, that's wild to me. I wish I had YouTube in junior high. But then again, I think about sometimes like how awful it must be to have social media in middle school. Yikes. The bullying just probably doesn't end when school ends. Like the bell rings and the bullying continues. You young folk, honestly, have so much to deal with, and I praise you for surviving every day, because this world is a mess. Anyway, that was a tangent, but oh gosh, I've had so many just full like brain sharts while trying to speak in front of people. I'm not great at speaking in front of people. You know, I'm good when I can be edited. Think of it like that happened so you could share it today and we could all enjoy it. Wow, 22 minutes. Ma'am, how do I keep talking? One time I hit my head on a metal edge of a cubicle and it gave me a concussion. Can I talk? Concussion. And another time I was walking up the fairway at a golf thing with my iron and it got stuck between my legs and I tripped over it and fell shoulder first onto the ground and broke my arm. We got too many broken bones today. The painful ones hurt. Deb says, love this series. I'm gonna tell you a dumb ex-husband story instead of one about me. My then husband got home from work and was looking for the television remote. He couldn't find it, walked into the kitchen where I was, and tried to tell me someone stole the remote. I asked him if he looked in the couch cushions, you know, where it always is. He said he did. No matter how much I tried to convince him that someone wouldn't just steal the remote, they'd take the TV, he was convinced that's what happened. I walked into the living room, stuck my hand between the cushions, and voila. See, I feel like this is, I could just see like anyone's parents doing this, you know? Not even anyone's parents, but like just being in a relationship and then the other half of your coupling does this. We've all been there. I wore the same pair of jeans 2 days in a row, but didn't think to check the legs. I had yesterday's underwear fall out of my pants at work. Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh, 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 oh. This is my, oh yes, oh yes, yes. Oh, are you ever so grateful for something? I feel like I've ascended. I feel like I'm on the astral plane just floating. Wow. Yes. Yes, Amy. Wow. Bloop. I need to know what happened next. This is a cliffhanger. Oh, bless. I studied abroad in Italy for a year. I was walking down the street headed for the school when I ran into a cluster of my professors all outside the corner cafe. I was rushing as it was evening December and f***ing chilly as hell. On my way by, I quickly greeted them and my Italian language professor asked me how I was. I responded enthusiastically in Italian to really convey how cold I was so they wouldn't keep me outside and I could continue hurrying past them. Mostly I didn't want to have to chit-chat. Only I fucked up the Italian, of course. I switched the words for hot and cold up in my brain, and when you want to say you are warm, you say instead that you have warmth. An entirely different verb from what you would use to say you are cold. So basically, effing up the verb and which noun I wanted to use directly translated, I shouted enthusiastically to all of my professors that I was horny and then said bye and ran off. Oh, mamma mia. Bless your heart and bless the season of winter. Grazie mille. I used to steal vodka from my parents and put it in a water bottle. Classic. But one morning when hungover and super thirsty, I grabbed the bottle and had a mouthful, and honestly, that's probably why I have trust issues. Do you ever you think that a liquid is something that it's not, and then you taste it, and then something that otherwise would not be disgusting is absolutely horrible? Example, you think you have a cup of soda, cola, if you will. You take a sip, nope, it's iced tea. Disgusting. However, iced tea is delicious. Conclusion, betrayal is gross. Learning lessons today. I get really into my music when I'm walking and always on full volume. One time I was feeling the vibe and dancing a bit while crossing the street. There was an ambulance with its sirens on trying to turn down the street I was walking. I blocked it and didn't notice. I just hope everyone survived. Ooh, that was the demon that came out alerting me that I'm going to hell for laughing at that one. Okay, one more. I forgot what wet wipes were once, so I called them butt helpers. This was not that long ago. You don't magically get smarter with age, I guess. And isn't that the truth? I love helping butts across the land. Did I just describe myself as a wet wipe? Thank you for sharing your stories with me today and all other days. If you have any dumb stories that you would like to share, please leave them in the comments below. And if you would like to save money, consider clicking the link to Qapital in the description box below. Qapital with the Q, because it's cute. All right, that's all I have for you today. I'm Qapital. You're watching Soundly Awake. Subscribe if you haven't already. And follow me on my social media. I'm at Soundly Awake most places. Oh, I gotta trim this. What's going on here? Why is that so long? I gotta stop. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go.